Hey everyone, it's Taylor from Bravely Beautiful and I'm super excited about today's video. I'm going to be sharing with you my 5 favorite face masks for acne. So if you're curious to see what those are, then just keep watching. Finding a great face mask when you have acne can be super tricky. You know, we want it to be super deep cleansing because we want to get all that gunk out of our pores, but it can't be too drying, otherwise we'll produce even more oil. We need it to be exfoliating to get rid of all of those dead skin cells, but it can't be so abrasive that it irritates current breakouts. So I'm going to share with you the ones that I have found to work really well for acne. And I also want to talk about what to look for in face masks if you have acne. So the best face masks for acne should have a chemical or enzymatic exfoliant as well as a physical exfoliant. The tricky part can be the physical exfoliant because it can't be something with really large particles that is so abrasive on your skin it irritates current breakouts. Whatever the physical exfoliant in it needs to be very, very fine, also to enable you to control where you exfoliate so that you can exfoliate physically in some areas that might not have big breakouts, but then not do it in others. We also don't want it to be too drying. Or if it is something that can be a little drying or stripping, the other thing you can do is use a hydrating mask afterwards or a hydrating oil after you use your masks. My favorite way to use face masks is to use a deep cleansing, exfoliating face mask and then follow it up with a hydrating, soothing face mask. The other thing to think about is that it shouldn't be too hard to get off. If it dries to a finish to where you have to scrub it to get it off, that's really not good for acne prone skin. It should be something that either wipes off gently or that you can rinse off or very easily will come off with a washcloth. You should not be scrubbing to get it off. Now let's start off with the strongest of the face masks that I enjoy. This is one of 2 masks that I have from Thomas Roth that I really like. This is the Pumpkin Enzyme Mask. This is an enzymatic dermal resurfacer. Now, this is definitely the most intense one. It might be slightly drying to your skin after, but I always follow this up with a hydrating mask or an oil that I really like to use overnight. So the reason that I really enjoy this mask is because it has an enzyme and chemical exfoliant as well as a physical exfoliant. The other thing that I love about this is that it freaking smells like pumpkin pie or pumpkin spice. Ugh, it smells so good, like you want to eat it. It smells really, really good. Let me tell you what they say about this mask. They say that this is a powerful mask that helps address the appearance of dull, aging complexion in 3 ways. By exfoliating with pumpkin enzyme, peeling with alpha hydroxy acid, and polishing with aluminum oxide crystals. So those crystals are the physical component, and they're super, super finely milled, so it's not too abrasive for someone with breakouts. They say that you can leave this on for 3 to 7 minutes. I built myself up to that. The first time, there's a pretty strong stinging / burning sensation, like for the first minute or 2, and then that goes away. So then I leave it on for the 7 minutes and then I rinse it off with water. It can take a little bit to rinse off, not because it's stuck to your skin, but because those crystals can kind of get stuck in your eyebrows or around your nose. So it can take a minute to rinse off. Because this one does feel so strong, I do always follow it up with a hydrating mask. This mask lasts a really long time because it's so big and because I only use it about every other week. I don't find that this is something I need to use every week because it is quite strong, but I think it's worth the money and I really enjoy this. One of my favorite hydrating masks is actually from the drugstore. I found this a few months ago and have really been enjoying it. This is from Neutrogena and this is their Hydro Boost Hydrating Hydrogel Mask. It's a lot of hydro in there. And this uses hyaluronic acid. This is a sheet mask, but it's like a gel that you put on. So the way I like to use this is I use my really intensive mask, rinse my face, dry it, just pat it dry, and then I put this on top and I leave this on for up to 30 minutes. Sometimes that's how long it can take to soak into your skin, but you'll feel when all of that serum has soaked into your skin and it's not slipping around, that's usually when I take it off. And my skin looks so supple and hydrated. It feels so comfortable after. I don't rinse this off. I will actually put any serum or other product that I'm using on top because this is already soaked into my skin and it leaves my skin looking very radiant and healthy, and the next morning my skin feels great. So love this one from Neutrogena. The next mask, and this is pretty much empty, is also from Thomas Roth. I get along quite well with some of their face masks. I've gone through probably 3 of these. I've been using this for quite some time. This is the laser-free retexturizer exfoliating scrub. It has a whole mouthful on here, but it's a multi-action retexturizer. It reveals smooth, radiant skin. It has jojoba beads and a micro scrub exfoliant with papaya enzyme peel with glycolic acid, and it moisturizes with sweet almond and apricot oils. This one isn't quite as intense as the pumpkin enzyme mask. I will use this at least once a week, sometimes a couple times a week. This one actually lives in my shower, so I'll just use it every once in a while when I shower, and I really like this. The physical exfoliant in it is so fine that I can control where I'm scrubbing, and I won't scrub, you know, anywhere that I have an active breakout, and then it rinses off really clean and nice, and it doesn't leave your skin feeling stripped. The pumpkin enzyme one can leave your skin feeling slightly dry. This one doesn't really. I don't feel the need to do a moisturizing mask on top of it. The next face mask I actually ran out of. It's on its way from Sephora because I use it so often that I needed another one. And it is the Fresh Rose Face Mask. It is wonderful for hydrating and soothing the skin. I actually leave it in my refrigerator and then get it out when I'm going to use it. It has a beautiful rose natural scent to it that comes from the rose petals that are in there. So if you don't like the rose fragrance, then you might not like this product. But I love how soothing and cooling it feels, especially when you leave it in the refrigerator, and my skin just looks so hydrated and plump and radiant after I use it. I really enjoy this face mask from Fresh. This last face mask is my favorite. I discovered it in the last year. This is from Herbivore, and this is their Blue Tansy Resurfacing Clarity Mask. I love this because it's all natural. It has the Sephora Clean stamp, if you've seen that. So it's free of a lot of irritating and synthetic ingredients. But it also smells, I'm completely out of this. I have a new one coming. It also smells really nice. Like, it smells really natural. You know, like when you walk into a spa, like a Veda or some of the other ones where they have those natural oils and stuff going. That's what this reminds me of. I love it because it has natural AHA and BHA enzymes for exfoliating, but it also has blue tansy oil, which helps with redness and irritation. And it also has a cooling sensation when you put it on that is super soothing. Like the first few seconds when you put it on, it might have like a gentle, very mild stinging, and then it's very cooling and soothing. This mask is very deep cleansing, it's clarifying, but I never feel like my skin is stripped afterwards or like I need to put on something super hydrating afterwards. So those were my top 5 favorite face masks for acne. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite face mask is and what your skin type is or skin concerns are. Like this video if you liked it, it really helps me out. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos from me. I do things like foundation reviews and tips and tricks for acne. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.